It will not actually. Where? It will not come this also. Not the back end, it's a front end where we are giving the A text. So there should be the single course A. IBS, huh? No, it will not. It is not touching. It search for single code. It search for single code also. But single code not there in the table, right? Okay. So this is the result-based search. That's it. Result-based search is very simple. If any client is asking for just I want to have simple search, okay, I don't have a layout, something you can say, then you can go for result-based search. Okay, here what is the disadvantage is, there are two disadvantages here. You cannot do the layout here, whatever you want. So in automated search, we have created panel, right? Simple search panel. In the panel, whichever the layout I can use, right? But here, result item is same and search item is same. What I am doing here, if I mention the searchable property true, then automatically the input value is coming right. So you cannot design the layout. You cannot design the layout whichever you want. Huh? Yeah, I will tell you. Yeah, if I assign LOB here, department name LOB we will assign here, then what is going to come? LOB will come here and LOB will come here. LOB will come, results also will come, and LOB will come, search also. Okay, so this is the two disadvantages for result based search. Okay. But if you want to have simple way, all the items, all the results items same, then you can go for result based search. So very simple, you can design right. Okay, I will tell the steps once again. First create a page, then create a Viva and associate to AM. Okay, then create a region style as query. What is the property of construction mode? Result based search. Okay, now under the query region, create new region by using wizard style as table. Okay, then all the items will come. Then make sure that all the searchable property should be true. So when I give the searchable property should be true, then what is going to happen? Search input values will come. Okay, I will put the screenshot of. Huh? Ah, okay. Under the collision, new region by using the table. Fifth step. Select the result based items. Searchable property true. Set the result based item searchable property true. Searchable property true. Ah, select the result item searchable property. Searchable property true. Okay, I will put the output. New. So with this result based search is done, I will do the now manual search. Last topic in the basic level. Manual search. Manual search.
Vamsi also mentioned the disadvantages here for result based.
Yeah. So they will ask what is the difference between the automatic search and result based search. What is not there in the result based search? Okay, you can tell like this. Result advantages cannot make the desired layout as search panel. Second, when you create LOV for item, when you create LOV for item, LOV will display both search item as well as result item. Manual search page steps. So in the manual search page, we have to create the query based on your requirement. I will create the query. First to prepare the query, and we have, see previous examples we have not added where condition, right? In the previous example we have not added where condition, right? So now this example I will add the where condition. With where condition, how to search? Okay, through writing the code we can search. That I will do how to do. Okay, where DEPD number
through criteria
to అది LOVs లో అది LOV లో ఇంటర్నల్ గా మనం without giving the criteria item, without giving anything, we'll do the search with writing of the code. DEPD number envelope :1 comma name like envelope :2 comma location like envelope :3 comma okay. So okay, now if I run this query with passing of the null, all the data will come. Based on the requirement, you can modify the query. Okay. Now what I can do, if I pass the account department number as 10, then only that 10 record will be displayed. Okay. Now I will write the layout here. DEPD number D name location so here we have to create our own buttons like like in the automatic search and the real based search we have not created any buttons, right? So for manual search we have to create buttons also. Search button, then clear. Results will come in the table region, right? Results will come in the table region. DEPD number, D name, location. This is the layout. This is the manual search page layout. Department number, department location, search button, clear button, and results. Okay. So same way, if I pass the null for all the items, if I pass null for all the items and press the search button, then what should be the result? All the data should come. If I pass the 10 department number as 10 and press the search button, then department number data will be come. Okay. Save this one. I will write the steps. Same steps. Create a page. Then, so here, okay, create a Vivo and include below SQL query and associate to create a Vivo and include below SQL query and associate to name. Okay. So now, okay, now you tell me, we have to design this page. We have to design this page, right? Tell me which region I have to take. First region, which one? You can take the row layout or message component layout region, rows property 1. Message component layout region, rows property 1. Okay, second region what? This region, these two buttons should be center of the page. Row layout, horizontal alignment, center. Then this region, table region. Advanced table you can take, a table region we can do. Advanced table most probably we can use for DML operation purpose we can do. Advanced table also I will tell you. Okay. First create new region, style as anything, message component, anything, message component, layout. What is the property? Rows property 1. How many search items? And include 3 search items. And include 3 search items. A delivery number, message, text input, day name, location is B కదా, B C. Next fourth step, create new region, style as row layout, and include 2 submit buttons, A search button, B clear button. Next fifth, what is the property we have set? Horizontal alignment property should be center. Next fifth, create new region by using wizard, style as table. Create new region by using wizard, style as table, and include 3 results items. Save this one. I will create the new page. Manual search end with manual search page. Window title, manual search page. Then create. Okay, before that I will create the Vivo. Already Vivo is there. I will modify the query. Okay. Already Vivo is there. I modified the query. If you want, I will create the new Vivo. Okay. DPT Vivo. Okay. Apply. Now, manual search page. What is the first region? Message component, rows property. Message component layout region, rows property should be 1. Under the message component layout region, 3 search items. By naming convention, search DEPT number, prompt, search, rename, prompt, search, location, prompt, okay, next create new region, row layout, horizontal element property, center, how many? 2 items, first item, submit button, search button, prompt, search. Next second item, reset button we can take. Reset button. What is the prompt? Okay. Now create new region using wizard style as label. Region style. So by naming convention, all the results item should be start with RAS. So data should be read only. Okay, at this moment we'll run the page. Department number, department name, location, search button, clear button, data. Okay, now when I press the search button, will not come. Why? Because we have not put this all the things in the query region, right? If I put this in the query region, then it will give the get data. So now everything we are doing manual, right? Okay. So okay, now see whatever we write the logic in the database logic where we have to write CO or AM. AM. I already told you that display data. So we have to write the code in the AM to validate. Then we can call that method in the controller when we press the search button. Okay. So what is the logic? I will tell you logic. First, what we can do when you enter the value department number 20, right, and press the search button. This value we have to get from the page, and then we have to pass to the query. Okay. How to get the value from the page? Say connection get parameter. Take into string, then pass to where condition. How to pass? I will show you now. Okay. Note down the next step. Create a method in the AM. create a method in AM. Create a method in AMIMPL. You know how to open AMIMPL, right? Select the AM. Select the AMIMPL. Open this one. Okay. Create one more method. Say public void public void DEPT. You give any name. I'm mentioning DEPT search. How to get the value from the page? By using OA page context, right? By using OA page context, we can get the value from the page. But AM OA page context will not be there, right? AM OA page context will not be there. Controller will be there. Okay, controller OA page context will be there. So now what I can do? I can pass one parameter to this method as OA page context. Say OPC. Why I am passing? You understand, na? Why I am passing? Because we have to get the value from the page. Declare three variables. Make sure that variable name should be V. Declare three variables. Okay. Now what you can do? See, our query will be there where Vivo, right? Our query will be there in the Vivo. How to initialize the Vivo? How to initialize the Vivo? Take this. I already did it in the display data. Take this one. Object name. Okay, I will tell you once again how to initialize the Vivo. So when you create the Vivo, one Java file will be created, right? DEPT Vivo MPL. Take this Java file name. Take the Java file name. Object name can be any name. Equal to get method. Get method will be generated when you attach Vivo to AM. Okay, na? I'm creating object for that. Okay, now this Vivo object contain our SQL query. This Vivo object contain our SQL query. If OPC dot get parameter of search the member. What is the meaning of this? Which field? See now department number. If I clear here, if I press the search, okay, this if condition will be true or false. Okay, now if you enter any value in the department number, then this if condition will be. Some people said false. Okay, so what is the meaning of this? When department number field have a value. When department number field have a value. Okay, if department number field have a value, what we can do? Understand? No? First I am checking if condition. If the department number field have a value, okay. If the department number field have a value means this if condition will be true. Why? Because I am mentioning not equal to null. Not equal to null means not null. The field must have some value. Okay. If the field have a value, then the value I am keeping in variable. Okay. Now if I enter 20 here, this D department number have a 20. Okay, this 20 value where I have to pass? Query. Our query will be there where? Vivo object. Okay. Vivo, see, just listen carefully here. Vivo dot, very important thing here. Vivo dot set where class param Vivo dot set query class param. Here, what is the first parameter? Department number 1:1, right? Here SQL parameter index start with 1. Okay, in the Java parameter index start with 0. 0 comma. So what is the meaning of this is, in the Vivo already where condition is there, right? In the Vivo already where condition is there, right? This department number value I am passing to 0 parameter in the Vivo query. 0 significance there first parameter. Okay, and then department number value will be passed to SQL query as 0. 0 means their first parameter. Understand? No? Okay, department number may be null also, right? Department number user may be passed null. In that case, okay, for example, if the department number user enter value, this department number value I am passing to 0 parameter. 0 means there 1. Okay, for example, user may search department name also. User will not search department number, user may search department name. In that case, it will come to else. Okay, null value will be passed to first parameter of the query.
Here my question is, what is the need of loop condition?
Which one? Without writing the if also it will work. I will tell you after. Yeah, I understand. But without writing also it will work. Why we are writing it? Performance. For example, user will enter only department name, but in that case, this if condition will not be true, right? This code will not execute. User will enter only department name. If I am not writing if condition, if I write only this one, then every time this code will be executed, right? To avoid that, without if also it will work. Okay, next what is the code next we have to write? Anyone can write.
Like VLC, can we put a try catch clause in
Yeah, you can put try. I will tell you some of the example try catch also. Some examples I will tell you try catch also. Okay, don't worry. Okay. Yeah. Then tell me the code how to do. How to do for now I am passing only one parameter, right? Same code. Same code. What you can do here? Huh? IDs will be changed. Manual search page. Here it is. Read in here it is. 1. Here it is. Here it is. So what is the significance of this? This VDName value I am passing to second parameter of the query. So now what we can do? Take the ID name, manual search page. Search location. Search location.
UD log.
Then it is. That's it, or we have to do anything? That's it. Huh? See, we are passing only parameter page. After that, we have to execute the query. Vivo dot. See, after passing the parameters in the code, what you can do? Control enter, right? Control enter means what is going to happen? It will execute the query. So Java will not know, right? Control enter something. So we have to execute the query. Vivo dot execute query. That's it. See, for any kind of manual search, you have to write this code. For any kind of manual search, what you can do? You may have a variable names different. Variable name should be different. Okay, I am taking search D name, search department name, right? In your case, something will be different. Take this code as a template. Okay, modify that. If you know one, but logic you can understand. Okay, na? Compile this. So you feel anything tough in the code, you can ask me anything. If you are not understanding, you can ask me. I will do this. Mapping CV. What I am doing, search D number value, I am mapping to department number value.
Single if you are island, would
You can use the or condition. Then I'm see why I'm writing it step by step. I want to explain it. That's fine. You can do whatever you want. They will. Then what we have to call this method where CO process form request or process request. Process form request. Okay. So now create. Okay. Now I'll put this code. Next 7. Create a CO. Create a CO for the page. 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 Manual search page. Set new controller. Manual search CO. So process form request. How to handle the button if how to call a method in the controller. Initialize the object of AM. Without AM initialization, how we can call AM method? Okay, so we can initialize the AM. We can initialize the AM. First, how to initialize the AM? Already I told you, right? AM equal to. So page context is parent right. So when the parent class object is coming for the child class initialization, then AM dot. What is the method name? DBT. We have to pass the parameter, right? Okay, compile this. Or on the page. So now all the fields are null. Attempt to set a parameter not happen in SQL format. Attempt to set a parameter name that does not occur in the SQL format. parameter name that is not APT search APT paper.
Like equal to zero equal to
Huh?
either zero equal to like equal to equal to like the binding style.
No, it will work both. Query is running na here backend. Query is running. Mother problem. I have to set a parameter next section on SQL 1. Understand? Yeah, it is taking space. Yeah, instead of now if you give the space also. I will let the debug statements. Print the number have a value. Print rename have a print
Hello, Vamsi. Hello. Hello, Vamsi.
yes.
Can you please open Vivo? Here, I think we need to change binding style. Binding style.
Here is here not ready.
Do we need to convert the department number to integer?
But
The attributes always are
అవసరం లేదు అవసరం లేదు అంతే
we need to write the attribute column
where manual search page will run. Okay, what I can do if it is not running means I will comment out the code and we'll see step by step where the error is coming. Okay. Okay, now we'll see Oracle position and change.
we have error okay.
Huh? No, we have to debug one by one. See that how to debug. Manual search. Yeah, we have to change Oracle position. Previously, we have not written the where condition right. Previous query we have not written where condition right. If I add the where condition, automatically it will come binding style Oracle position. Okay, now it is coming. See, now I enter the department number. Search. So previous department Vivo query I have used for result right. That time I have not used the where condition right. Okay, so if you use the Oracle position means position wise it will give the binding style Oracle positional. Yeah. Binding style Oracle positional. When we create the Vivo, okay, binding So now if you pass the A, will it come or not? A. A percentage means so our code everything is correct, only we have changed the property as binding style.
What are other properties?
Which one? This one?
Other properties.
Oracle name means if it is only single SQL query without where condition, then we can go Oracle name. JDBC means which is not related to our Oracle apps.
Is it without where condition or without blind?
Which one? With where condition. Without where condition also we will see. We can directly pass the where condition in the.
Without where condition, if it is
That we need to check. We'll check that. Tomorrow we'll continue 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. MD50 you have not received. Today I will send you. AR first project is AR. Tomorrow I will start the project 1 AR module. Project cover